Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Namaskar. I am Sanjay Kumar Mishra, and here are some excerpts from the decisions of the Expert Appraisal Committee for Infrastructure 2 projects in response to the Directorate General of Civil Aviation's request for the clarification on requirement of environmental clearance for heliports. The Expert Appraisal Committee has recommended several points. Just for your information, a heliport is a small airport suitable for use by helicopters and some other vertical lift aircraft. Now, the Expert Appraisal Committee, EAC of the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, has given the recommendations. Number one, all heliports for commercial use will be included in item 7A in the schedule of EIA notification 2006 as they have similar infrastructure and services considering the definition provided by the International Civil Aviation Organization ICAO. Number two, these heliports will be placed under category B projects due to their low environmental impact compared to airports. Number three, heliports for defense purposes are exempted. Number four, standalone helipads without bunkering or refueling facilities and air traffic control are also exempted. This is a point very important. Number five, helipads or heliports constructed within existing airports will be considered as expansion or modernization of airports. Number six, rooftop helipads. You must have heard about many hospitals having such facilities. Sometimes people say some business tycoons also have rooftop helipads. So these rooftop helipads will be covered under the environmental clearances granted to the respective buildings if they require environmental clearances. However, the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change will issue environmental safeguard guidelines enforceable by the state pollution control boards or union territory pollution control committees for rooftop helipads on buildings which do not require environmental clearance, but for medical, emergency evacuation and policing purposes. And finally, no helipads except those for defense and emergency evacuation purposes will be permitted on high altitude alpine grasslands and similarly ecologically vulnerable sites. The EAC is also discussing on the possible inclusion of slaughterhouses and meat processing facilities under the EIA notification of 2006. Notable that on 3rd May 2023, the National Green Tribunal issued an order in the matter of Gauri Mauleki versus Union of India and others in original application number 879 of 2022, IA number 38 of 2023, asked the ministry to take a stand on applicability of EIA notification on slaughterhouses and meat processing facilities. Moving on, EAC Infra 2 has recommended the grant of environmental clearance to Detox India Private Limited for the establishment of a 2400 CMD capacity common effluent treatment plant in Panvel Tehsil in Raigad district of Maharashtra. The proposed CTP, named as Industrial Liquid Waste Treatment Center, will be situated in the additional Patalganga Industrial Estate MIDC Chawane village. The EAC has confirmed that the project site is located outside the eco-sensitive zone boundary of the Karnala Bird Sanctuary. Under this project, 868 CMD of treated effluent will be recycled within the facility, while 1793 CMD of treated effluent will be transferred through a pipeline to another CETP for final treatment and disposal into Patalganga River estuary. However, the conditions given by the EAC has mandated that the treated water or treated effluent, you can say, should be used for irrigation on land, requiring the development of an irrigation management plan as approved by the State Pollution Control Board. And the EC condition does not mention the disposal of wastewater into, or you can say the treated wastewater, into the river or specify river monitoring requirements in the compliance report. In a separate development, Tatva Chintan Pharmachem Limited has proposed the development of a common incineration with a 2 metric ton per day capacity for a group of companies in the specialty chemical manufacturing plant located in Bharuch district of Gujarat. The EIA has deferred the proposal due to insufficient information provided, primarily concerning the specialty chemical project and the absence of details regarding the different types of wastes to be generated. The committee has sought a revised EIA report and a revised EMP exclusively for the incineration project, a valid NOC for landfilling waste, and revised land use and land cover data. So that's all in this video. We'll come back with more updates.